15% of 28.50 is,
From the producers of Tommy Gulch, Attorney Stripper, comes Calculator Jones, P.I.
Any last words, Calculator Jones? Boobs? Boobs.
Freeze! Police!
I'll be back on the street in no time.
Then I guess I'll calc you later.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and wearing footy pajamas to bed is a great way to protect your feet against closet monsters. You know, if the four of you get real close, it's like Mount Rushmore. There's your hardware. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Catapults. Cows can't jump over the moon, but they can get flung over a barn. From the makers of the goat cannon.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay, let's light this sucker.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Let's start with the advertise that bind. Which of these food mascots could be called arboreal? Snap, Crackle, and Pop, the Keebler Elves, the Jolly Green Giant, or Mr. Peanuts? Time's almost up. Player 1. No. Player 4. Ho ho no. Green Giant. Players 2 and 3. The Keebler Elves live in a tree, making them arboreal. Now, I don't mean to question the elves, but a tree doesn't really seem like the best place to put an oven that bakes cookies.
Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Let's try Betty White's Day Off. So, imagine Betty White is riding on a lawnmower.
Hey, Danny, what's happening?
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
So, Billy,
What did you say, Danny?
take those earbuds out. I'm talking to you.
Sorry, I was listening to Ada.
ABBA? You're listening to ABBA?
Yeah, I love Ada. That reminds me, which of these Broadway musicals features the music of Ada? American Idiot, The Duke of Nornan, Jersey Boys, or Nana Nia? A lot of the music in Nana Nia comes from the Swedish band Ada. I auditioned for a part in the movie adaptation of Nana Nia that I lost out to Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, they said I wasn't wooden enough.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Why not try just getting Bieber and Bieber? What is not older than Justin Bieber? The internet expression ROFL, DVDs, The Nightmare Before Christmas, or Sun Chips? Player 1, who do you want to screw? Player 3, you're getting screwed. You got 5 seconds. Get out of here! Seriously, get out of here. Player 1 nicely screwed. Time to twist the knife. Players 1, 2, and 4. The expression ROFL for rolling on the floor laughing, the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas, and Sun Chips all existed before Justin Bieber was born. But DVDs, invented in 1995, came about when Lil Bieber was about 1 year old. And speaking of babies, I can't get enough of Justin Bieber's hit song Baby featuring Ludacris. What can I say? I'm a sucker for heartfelt pop songs about infants. Next, Bored to be Wild. I don't know, sometimes I just feel like sitting around and doing something really boring. You know what I mean? Because it will take the longest, which of these activities will I find the most boring? Watching acrylic paint dry, watching watercolor paint dry, watching oil paint dry, or watching latex paint dry? Alright, player 2, let me know who's getting screwed. Oh, you're screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. Most paints dry in a matter of hours, but depending on the thickness, oil paint can take from 2 to 10 days to dry completely. I guess I better make myself comfortable. That's it. I can't take any more boringness. I'm turning on the TV. Why aren't the channels changing? Oh no, it's stuck on the golf channel. It's stuck on the golf channel! Player 2, your screw didn't work out quite right. Try this on for size. The ice machine is down the mahal, and it's time for this or that. Player 3, you could use a lift. This one's got your name all over it. I'm gonna list off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a feature of the Taj Mahal or an amenity at La Quinta Inn hotels. If it's the Taj Mahal, press the square button. If it's La Quinta Inn, press the circle button. Now, the rest of you need to hear this. Lock in your answers before player 3. If player 3 gets it wrong, I'll split up that cash to everyone who got it right. Okay, let's move. Move! Bright morning bed. Reflecting oversized gazebos. Great roof terrace. Not bad, but you checked out a little early. I've considered going to the Taj Mahal, but really, why? I can visit a La Quinta Inn at any of their over 700 convenient locations across North America and get pretty much the same experience, plus free continental breakfast, which is nowhere to be found on the brochure for the Taj Mahal. It's a no-brainer, really. That's all we got for round 1, and player 1 is in the lead. Who knows what might happen? Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And lest you forget, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. Enough small talk. And on its way, dethroning the Sacramento Kings. Which NBA team would King Charles I think were big supporters of his? The Utah Jazz, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Detroit Pistons, or the Chicago Bulls? Were you thinking of this one? The supporters of King Charles I and his son were known as the Cavaliers. So when it comes to basketball, the Cavaliers would be his team. There's even a dog now called the King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. Oh, I just had an idea for Airbud 15. That's a bullheaded way of thinking. But you'll be able to launch a successful life with a Buffalo Catapult from Cattle Pulse. We take ground chuck and chuck them off the ground. This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well done.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
This one's known as Meow. If NASA's Curiosity killed a cat, what would be the next day's tabloid headline? Cats running rampant on the moon. Cats have taken over Mars. Cat armies found on Venus. Or cats are orbiting in outer space. You got a player 4. Pick someone to screw. Player 1, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. Ah, well played, screw player 4. Let's see if you can make this really hurt. Players 2, 3, and 4. Curiosity is the name of the Mars rover. Rover killing a cat. Typical.
Follow me down to the sea.
Take a stab at. I'm gonna dirty up this one-horse town.
Looking through your trash bag. What's it say about you? Funky trash.
Wow, my sound booth is squeaky clean today. The cleaning lady must have come last night. You know what? I really can't stand all this fresh-smelling air. Can we get some trash in here? Okie dokie. We've got a prosthetic double chin and fat suit, a wall calendar with every Coldplay concert date handwritten on it, and a book called How to Name Your Baby After a Fruit. Who does this trash belong to? Drew Barrymore, Gwyneth Paltrow, Naomi Watts, or Claire Danes? Gwyneth Paltrow wore a fat suit and fat-face prosthetics in the film Shallow Hal, married Coldplay's Chris Martin in 2003, and has a kid named Apple. I'm gonna keep this trash and pretend it's from my life. If only we lived in a world of sliding doors. Up next, lick it or tick it. Let's say the Earth is like a giant Tootsie Pop. If every time you lick it, you eliminate 1 mile from its surface, how many licks would it take to get to its sweet, sweet core? About 350 licks? About 1,800 licks? About 12,900 licks? Or about 45,600 licks? Player 3, where's that screw going? You just got screwed, player 4. 5 seconds to pick an answer. Could be worse, you know, in theory. Player 3, that turned out to be a great screw. You want even more cash? Players 1, 2, and 3. The Earth's core is about 1,800 miles below its surface. But how are you going to find someone who can lick the Earth that many times before getting exhausted and giving up? Am I right, ladies? It's time for I'm a Cinnamon. So the cinnamon challenge is all the rage these days. They say a human can't swallow 1 tablespoon of cinnamon in 60 seconds. Well, I'm here to prove them wrong. Here goes. Oh God, I regret this immediately. My mouth is burning. I have to drink something. What should I not drink because it contains even more cinnamon? Gimlet, Shirley Temple, Arnold Palmer, or Brown Betty Punch? Watch the clock. Players 2 and 3. Although there are some slight variations between recipes, Brown Betty Punch always calls for ale, brandy, and cinnamon. Whew. Boy, I need to freshen my mouth up with some gum. It's Big Red! It's Big Red! Players 1 and 4. Hey, way to go out on a sour note! Step. You already know the rules. Off you go. You're spacing out, man. What game does this space belong in? Throw. with the win! Gee, Player One, you just barely won that game. Were you nervous? I wasn't. Know why? Because...
You don't know Jack!
Are you moving? Do you need some strong guys to help you move? Are you emotionally cold or in need of a psychological breakthrough? Then call 3 strong guys, emotional movers.
Could you be careful with the bookcase? It's an antique.
No problem. Hey, are you okay?
I just got promoted, and all my dad said was, guess you're not so dumb after all.
Sometimes older men have a hard time expressing emotion, and they hide the love behind sarcasm and humor. Trust me, he's proud. Maybe you should give him a call.
I don't know.
I've already got him on the phone.
Son, is that you?
I love you, Dad.
I love you, son.
So give us a call and let us help you move. Also, it's okay to forgive yourself.
Come on down to Barbecue Street all week for some great deals on food and fixins'. Mondays, it's 25% off Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings. Tuesdays, it's 50% off whatever Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings are left over from Monday. Wednesday, we've got 10% off our famous Dry Spice Ribs. But make sure to come back on Thursday for 60% off a sampler platter of Monday's leftover Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings and Wednesday's Dry Spice Ribs. Fridays, we kick things up a notch when you can get a free order of Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings and Dry Spiced Rib Soup just for walking in the door. And you're not going to want to miss Saturdays when we'll give you $10 just to take some of these rotten chicken wings and ribs out of here. You don't even have to eat them, you just have to take them with you. Sundays we're closed to hose the place down. Barbecue Street. You're probably going to want to come in on Monday.
No matter who you are, you have dreams. I want to be an astronaut.